nothing and everything.
I forgot about that.
It's summertime.
It's summertime again. Yes, Gary. Yes, Gary, it
It's
is.
summer season in New Brunswick. Construction season.
I was going to say,
Yes.
there's only two seasons in most of this province. It's either winter or construction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it sounds like there's construction in Fredericton. There's also construction in Moncton. But I would like to hear about the construction in Fredericton first.
There's construction here. We I used up a lot of my vacation time this year, so I had limited vacation. So we decided to get a pool in the backyard, and I said I don't have enough time for this, so we're gonna have to hire people to do some of that.
Smart.
So we have a pool
Above or below?
Above
Okay.
ground. I can't afford the in ground.
Yeah, you don't have Jeremy. You don't have Jeremy there to dig the hole.
Don't have Jeremy money flowing in here.
Oh boy.
So you have an above ground pool.
So that was supposed to be installed this week or next week, but then they called and said that they were available last week on Thursday and Friday, but we were heading out of town for the weekend on Friday. So they installed it Thursday, and then we threw a bunch of chemicals in it Friday and left.
What could possibly go wrong?
It's fine-ish.
What color is it?
Yeah,
it looks nice and clear. The chlorine's quite high, but
so when the kids jump in the pool and they come out and they're like either bleached or they're holding their eyes like my eyes.
Don't go underwater without your goggles on.
Been there, done that.
It's a saltwater pool, so you put salt in it, and then it's converted to chlorine.
But like,
there's a formula. There's a formula for how much salt you should put in.
Yes.
And we put 5 bags in, which seemed about right with the formula. I'm guessing 4 probably would have been plenty.
Did you forget to carry the one?
But like, isn't the whole point of the saltwater pool is you don't need nearly as much chemicals?
Exactly.
So
it should balance itself out, but I think to do that, I'm going to have to take water out and add water in.
Fresh water
so there's less chlorine.
Oh man, you're gonna. There's a couple guys that work with pools, and they have a whole group session. They just clean every day in the summer. Well, mine was at such and such a temperature, but the pump's not work, so I gotta replace the pump. I put the chemicals in. I tried this. Well, it's not. Well, it's hovering around here, but I think it'd be nice if I had the heater. I think I'm gonna change the heater because I'm not quite getting the temperature, and then every day.
Yeah.
What you need is a good pH booster.
pH, that's right. There you go. Good pH level. Yep, you're good. So
the alkaline was out a little bit, but we got that dialed in now.
Oh, there you go. So
man, that's in batteries.
Alkaline trio.
So that was phase A, but my yard also has no shed. So now I had to put a shed back there.
Oh, this is. I was going to say, where does your part of the construction come in? So you built the shed.
You building a shed?
So no. So I went to Costco.
Oh yeah, I've seen those there.
Yeah.
Are they?
So first we went to Home Depot. We rented the Home Depot van. First time I've done that.
What?
That's like the best kept secret. The Home Depot van.
Brand new, 1,500 kilometers.
Yeah.
That is brand new.
What is it now? What's the rate? It used to be $20 for 3 hours.
It starts at $15 for 90 minutes, and then it goes up like $5 for every 15 minutes after that.
What?
Yeah, all the years that we did not have a truck, I rented that Home Depot van so many times. That deal was the marketplace, anything. It was great. I loved it.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yep.
So you could rent it, and it's not even necessarily to take stuff home from Home Depot.
No,
you might be going across town to pick something up. They don't care.
You go to the tool rental section to get it, so you're just renting a tool essentially.
Yep. And you just you just leave with it. And it used to be for 3 hours, no mileage, no nothing. Just as long as you got her back 3 hours. Again, it's different now.
With a full tank of gas.
But yes.
Oh, the full tank of gas.
You have to bring your receipt to show you gassed up. So I put $6.72 of gas in it at the end.
Pretty hard to beat.
Wild.
Pretty hard to beat.
Yeah, you can't.
Because the intention is, I can't buy stuff here because I can't get it home.
Well, yeah.
It's like, no,
exactly.
actually, you could rent the van, but in actuality, you can rent the van and not buy anything there. You could be going across town.
Do whatever you want. Yep.
That's wild.
But you're right, Tyson. That's the idea, is so you can get your stuff home. But yeah, you can actually just do whatever you want. They know that. They don't care.
As long as they got their money.
Anyway, so you get this thing to get the...
So this is why I started with, I don't have a lot of vacation time left. Because I went to Florida this year and I've done a bunch of hockey long weekends and stuff. So only had 2 days of vacation left. Spent 3/4 of one of those running around Home Depot, grabbing things and going to Costco to get a shed. The Tuesday after a long weekend, I would not recommend going into Costco the Tuesday morning after a long weekend. Trying to cart a giant shed around the store.
And the big dolly. Yeah, they just love seeing you walk around.
So what's
just when I go back to fruits and vegetables.
3 big boxes. Yeah. So the shed is still in boxes.
Wait a minute.
I'm working on a gravel base in the backyard, so I dug all the sod up and everything.
Okay.
And I got a retaining wall in the backyard, so I figured I'm just going to use that on 2 sides and then some posts. My yard's very level, luckily, so I don't have to deal with building the posts up high. So it'd just be some posts, some gravel in there, and I got that all done trying to level it out, which is what I was doing earlier today.
May I make a suggestion to you?
Dust.
May I make a suggestion, Mr. Godfrey? Do you have a time-elapse camera? Because now is the time to have a time-elapse camera.
The time-elapse camera thing would have been yesterday.
I don't know. A lot can happen between now and then.
I have a vacant lot next to me.
Still?
And the guy on the other side built the house there last summer, and he owns the one on the other side of me as well. So I asked him, before when we were getting the pool, as they're going to dump a load of crushed rock and stuff. So just asked him, can I take a dump in your yard? And they'll lug it over. So I just took a dump of a big pile of crushed rock over there, and they got double what they needed for the pool pad. So now for this shed thing, I have a nice big dump over there that I just go over with the wheelbarrow, take a load, bring it over here and dump it in my yard.
Okay.
Yesterday I did about 20 loads of that.
Oh.
It's been like 30 degrees for the last 2 weeks.
So why didn't you just go to the Home Depot, get the van, and rig up some kind of plow for it?
Driving the van up and
that'd be
look like you guys going over those hills on the golf course in the golf cart, going over the mounds.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah,
man.
I lugged about 20 wheelbarrows yesterday, and then today I was leveling it out and realized I probably only needed 16 because this leveling is
leveling is a pain.
Man, little did you know that you were going to, this was me almost over a year ago with my 3 tons of fill trying to shovel underneath my veranda.
I just thought of that.
And here we are, eh?
Here I am. I have a nice vacant lot next door. Don't have to worry about a mess or anything. Whatever's left over, he's free to use.
That is smart.
Good deal.
That's I'll take that.
Yes, sir. Every day.
So yeah, I'm just going to level that out, and then I get to put up a Costco shed.
Again, we need a time-elapse camera.
Present sheds, I'm not sure how much I trust them, so I got a bunch of 2x4s at Home Depot as well to do some framing and stuff inside of it, just to give it some support.
Really? They're not. You don't like the.
It gets very windy up here. We're on the top of a ridge.
Yeah, and wind combined with a foot of snow on it or something, and you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to shovel that off now. You realize that, right?
Oh, that's the nice single slope style.
You guys
roof.
don't even know. today I was running around doing a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? Like you're adulting. You know what I mean? And I was sitting there with like, we got company for the night and I got the hot water heater all apart. Turns out it needs a new thermostat, and I installed the new thermostat, and I'm doing all, and I'm sitting there like grumbling to myself, like, what the heck? Like when I was young, my biggest problem was, what are we renting at Blockbuster? And I'm sitting here with like the meter out, putting in this new thermostat, trying to figure out if it's the element or the thermostat. And it's like, when I was 19, I didn't know what that was.
You didn't have to know what that was.
And then when I was 19, I knew you guys, and it was like Gary was so far from, so I had to get a load of gravel to level out the yard to put up my new shed because I got to put stuff in. Do you know what I mean? I'm sitting here like listening to this, like I was having this thought earlier, like what happened?
You know what else is funny? I ordered a new heating element for my dishwasher too.
Yes,
sure.
Fun.
You don't even know. Don't even know. My GE profile dishwasher is error E3, which is a busted heating element. I found that out today.
Podcast
I
name.
was dealing with that before I started this.
Busted heating element.
Same thing.
Mine's been busted for about a year and a half. We lost the power once in December.
Bumped it, broke it.
It would still work in the quick dry setting. It's just sometimes it wouldn't get hot enough to really clean stuff off.
Okay. Sure.
So yeah, we finally got fed up with it and ordered the part. I don't even know if it's actually the heating element. I just know it's not heating.
Is it error E3? Is it a GE profile?
It's an LG. It's a HE error, but it doesn't happen until the very end.
It doesn't happen until it's dire. So Jeremy, how you doing there?
Now I'm self-conscious. Your Tyson's right. We're just a bunch of old guys. We should be at Tim Hortons at like 7 a.m.
So
talking about this stuff.
And the ice machine broke in my Frigidaire this week.
So
no chilled drinks.
I got it when I came home the other night, and as soon as I pulled in the yard here, the caretaker, the older lad, was here, and he came in and he goes, "You got a headlight out?" And I was like, "Of course." No wonder when I was driving, I thought the lights on this car were really bad. So anyway, I was like, "Yeah, all right, I'll go to Canadian Tire tomorrow." So I took the day off to do errands, to run, and I just wanted the day off. So I'm doing the errands. I get the lights. I go to Canadian Tire. I said, "This is the model. This is the year." I gave him everything. The guy goes, yeah, no problem. It's this bulb. And I was like, great. Now, my father would have been disappointed because what Dad always said is, take the bulb out, take it in with you, hand it to them. Do not let them look it up on the machine. And of course, I'm like, oh yeah, they'll know what they're doing. Anyway, I get back. I get out here in the parking lot, flip the hood up, take everything apart, look at this bulb, look at this bulb. This one has all the parts on it, and this one's just a bulb. And I'm like, that don't seem quite right. And I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, nope, that's not even remotely right. So back to Canadian Tire, walked in, I said, yeah, you gave me the wrong one. The guy goes, no, I didn't. That's exactly what it says. So I put the other one on the counter and go, it's this one. The guy goes, no, it's not. So then this random, like the older guy was walking by, he goes, yeah, the one in his hand is the one that came out of his car. You didn't give him the right one. Are you sure? And we both just looked at the young lad. We're like, pretty sure, bud. Can I now have the right bulbs? Anyway, before I even left the parking lot, I was like, no, I don't care. I'm in the Canadian Tire parking lot. It's 2 headlights. I don't even care. The bulbs are going in right now.
Yes.
Just sounds like me. That's what I would say.
I know that young lad too. I know exactly.
Oh, I was like, dude. And
you know what I find? The machine is actually never wrong. They put something wrong in the machine.
Yeah.
Because when I've sat there and looked up stuff myself with like, what edition is it? What year is it? You know what I mean? It's always right. But they put in something wrong and they're insisting it's right, but they actually somewhere along the line put in something wrong.
Yeah. No, exactly. So I'm just sitting there shaking my head. I'm like, oh, man. So then...
Look at us.
So then I go to Ray's because I got my old four-wheeler. I'm fixing it up, trying to get it to work.
Yeah, as one does.
As one does. So I walked in. I'm like, I need a battery. And the guy goes, okay, let me look up the model. It's a 1985, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I know what the battery looks like because I took a picture. The guy
Couple
handed me
triple
this,
A's, right?
he handed me this massive battery and sits it down. I'm like, that battery's not going to fit. Oh, that'll fit. I'm like, no, I need a taller one, not a short, fat one. No, it says right here in the thing, this is what it is. I'm like, this is the picture of the battery I need. And the guy looked, he goes, oh, that is a tall one. Oh, I guess you need a different battery. I'm like, this is just not my day. I'm like,
and then you went out to the 4-wheeler in the parking lot. You hauled the battery out right there.
No. But I knew as soon as I took it out of the box and looked at it, I knew. So anyway, I was like, yeah, this is just awesome. Great. But you're right, Tyson. Getting older sucks. We should be sitting at Tim Hortons. I don't
How's the
drink
construction in Moncton?
Well, now I'm all like,
wound up
is
about
it
his
funny? I don't know. Like, you know.
Well, we know he has
Mine's
a
been going
dishwasher.
swimmingly well.
Nice.
Well, mine's been going pretty crappy.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Everything I've learned with my
Did
this
you take a
trailer.
dump in your neighbor's lawn? Oh, that was last episode.
Right. Yeah.
wow.
We
Oh,
it was.
wow.
We finally got that thing out for a trip here a couple weekends ago. We went up to Stonehurst. Shout out Whitney Ryder there, married into the family that was Jardine. And anyways, I always forget she's there. So and then we'll
trip.
Huh?
Big trip.
Oh, dude, I'm a big fan of the short trip camping. Big fan. Things go sideways, you
right
go home.
You just go home. Just there. You're done.
But
2 months
anyways,
To pack up, really, you can come get the rest in the daylight tomorrow.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And my young fella's not old. He's 6. I mean, he's just like, hey, here we are somewhere else to run around. Whoop-de-doo.
He just took this big, huge, we're there already? Wicked.
Yeah. But anyways, I always forget Whitney's there. And so we pull in and I go in to check in. And it's I always go in and I look up and then she's kind of already looking and she's like, hey. And I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? She's like, and then she always she's like, yeah, I was pretty sure it was you. Cause obviously they see the bookings, right? And we've been there a bunch and stuff. And so anyways, I said, and she said, you're in a different spot. And I said, yeah, I got a different trailer now. And yeah, so growing up, graduated with the bigger trailer people over here.
Okay.
Okay, it's not just me that hears that.
No, I don't know what
I swear if it's that gravy bandit again.
No, it's the box.
Play along, Cameron.
It's the box of gravy.
Box. What happened to your camera, dude?
Well, I kind of bumped it as I was
Showing the on-air light.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
You repoint that camera.
It's gone now. It's good.
Yeah, I don't know what that
Don't
was.
move.
Yeah.
Famous last words. Don't move.
The way you point that camera. Yeah.
All right, Jay. Sorry, you might have to edit that part. Sorry, but
we're gonna leave it because that's what we do now.
We would have left it if we. Is it the gravy bandit? Cameron's like, no, it's the box.
No.
We had the perfect way to play it off. He's like, no.
Well, I don't think sometimes that I just don't go along with stuff. I'm I'm just that I normally just go with it. Yeah, no, I just
shoot from the hip.
Just too logical, boys. Just too logical sometimes. You know me, Mr. Logical. Yes, sir.
That's what we all say about you, buddy. That's what we all say.
Not a single
Cameron,
person
he's
has
too
ever
logical.
said that. No one has ever
He's
said
just too logical. That's what we say. Oh, anyways, yes. Well, anyways, so yeah, everything about this trailer so far has gone not so great. So we get camping there, and now we get camping. And that's going great. I love the space and the extra appliances you have now, and that's all awesome. And then I'm standing there going to the bathroom because I'm like, hey, I got a bathroom in here. This is fantastic,
Yeah, don't get.
And I'm standing kind of I'm standing there, and then like I shift my weight a little bit, and I'm like, man, my right foot kind of went down into the floor a little bit more than I wanted it to right there. So like I start like pushing around,
Oh, don't do
and
that.
it starts feeling really soft, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to stop that and ignore that for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, I don't know that.
So
happened.
I tried to ignore it, but it was like right at the base of the toilet, and I'm like, are you serious? Is this going to be like more stuff related with toilets? And anyways, so
Here we go.
we do the trip. I get back home, and I'm like, here we go. So I pull the toilet off, which takes like 2 minutes, much even easier than like ones in your house. And I just cut the floor along the edge of the wall, and like I try to cut it like I'm gonna, so I can like place
put it
back
back on. Yeah.
And so I'm peeling it back, and then as I peel it back, it's like all black. Everything's black.
Oh.
And I'm like pulling back, and I pull it back to like probably about a foot away from the door before it like goes like to the normal color.
Oh.
And I was like, it looks like it goes that way. It looks like it goes this way. So long story short, I pulled the whole shower out. Pulled the cabinet out, completely gutted the whole bathroom. Now, when in an RV, that is not as big of a job as it sounds, because it's all held together with like 5 screws and 2-sided tape.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's not like
none of us know,
I mean?
but sure, you're telling us the story.
Well, it's
just have to fall into the wall.
Oh yeah, everything's cheap, flimsy, the whole thing, right? That's the way these things are built. They've been built that way forever.
And as usual,
So,
Jeremy is selling camping so well right now. Carry on.
No,
I wasn't going to say it.
I did it for you, bud.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try to sell. I'm going to tell people don't do it. I have to now. Now I have to. So I got the whole bathroom cut a lot, basically cut the whole floor out at this point, and I pull the vinyl back, and it's like, it looks like the roof leaked in the corner. Now here's the weird part. So people who do this stuff are like, how come you didn't check? When we bought it, I checked the corners, I pushed against all the walls. It's no issue in the corners. It is rock solid. But where all of the rot is, 95% of it is like underneath the shower tub, the cabinet, the toilet.
Nowhere you had access to.
Yeah, there was like one spot where you put your foot to use the bathroom where it's like you feel the edge of it and you're like,
that didn't feel right.
Well, when I walked in here, I checked like in the middle and it was like, it was fine. And it was okay there. It was literally underneath all the rest of it. So right now I've currently got most of the floor pulled up all the way through to the bottom. And I'm in the process now of putting like wood bracing, and I'm not building it the way they have like a 1/4-inch sheet of plywood and then foam and then another 1/4-inch sheet of plywood. I'm not doing that. I'm just putting
6
bracing,
by 6. We're going right by
OSB, put some floor on it, and it'll be done. Because I think the way they build it makes it worse for holding water. But anyways, so that's trying to sum up my
camping experience.
We had one trip with it.
One trip?
And I gutted the whole bathroom and I've rebuilt the floor.
Are you doing just one layer of OSB, or are you putting on thicker OSB?
It has to be like, there's an aluminum frame.
Yep.
So I didn't cut the whole floor and the cabinets and everything screws to the wall, and that all has to line up. I have to have a 1/4-inch. There's 1/4-inch plywood above the frame, so I have to lay 1/4-inch. I'm going to use OSB, not plywood, and so I can match the height.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But then because what happens is you cut a large piece. If you cut a small piece out of it, you can't support it on support it on all 4 corners because there was nothing underneath there. So now you have to build bracing between the aluminum frames to put it on top of. So
okay. Anyways. So you're using OSB, but you have lots of bracing underneath.
So basically I'm just going to use like 2x4 and put a bunch of bracing. Because yes, obviously with just the 1/4 inch, if I was to step on it in the middle, it would just go right through.
I was going to say, because OSB sketches me out too, because it doesn't take much.
Well, I'm going with that because it's like it's better at repelling water and than the plywood is, and yeah, with the bracing, basically it'll allow me to use the 1/4 inch sheet, and plus if it leaks again,
Then
one layer instead of like two stacked with 2-inch foam. Place for it to all sit and not.
It's funny that so I was telling Maddox, so like this winter he wasn't on the rink much, but I made his entire rink at a 7/16 OSB, and he put a puck in a sheet, and I was like, buddy, you don't even know, when we had BLW, we did everything we could to break through a sheet, and we couldn't break one.
Yeah,
and your wrist shot just broke a sheet. That's pretty cool.
Whoa. Yes,
we were bouncing off those things.
Yeah, I believe it's pretty, once you did bounce pretty high.
It's pretty funny now to think of like the amount of perfectly good material that we destroyed that was your dad's.
Well, anything that wasn't tied down at that point, I felt bad.
Well, at the time too, I was working at McCullum, so I got a discount.
Discount.
We were lugging sheets of plywood home.
Yeah, just to snap it now.
Not even just that, like even the cookie pans, like the cookie sheets. Sherry must have been like wondering.
Couple cookie sheets, like, frying pan. Yeah.
She's like, where did all this stuff go? I don't know.
They used to throw out those Gyprock strips.
Now.
Yeah, right.
They used to throw out those Gyprock strips, and one time I went home with the trunk full, and they're like, "What are you doing with those?" And I'm like, "Nothing."
Oh man, if you took all that same stuff we used and broke, it's like $7,000 worth of stuff.
Right. It's true. It's 100% true. Oh man.
Yeah, there's a guy at work. I wish you guys could meet him. He's a young guy. He's in his early 20s.
Young go getter.
He is a huge wrestling fan, and
like
he knows every match. I think like probably back to like the late 80s, early 90s. Like he's gone back, watched every pay-per-view. He's like you guys,
brother.
So I'm getting to that, right? So he is anyways, so I was telling him, I was like, oh, me and my buddies used to that's right. I said, me and my buddies used to have a wrestling league, Bush League Wrestling. He's like, what? And I was like, and he's like, oh, just like in your backyard or whatever. And I was like, well, yeah. But I was like, let me show you.
Yeah. But then we bought a ring.
I found, I knew someone had pictures somewhere. Heather. So I even just typed in Bush League Wrestling into Facebook, and Heather's pictures come up. Ange has pictures up there. And and some of them I haven't seen in years. And I was like, oh man.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
So
the nose break of doom is on there.
And so there's a bunch of pictures of when we were behind the family center there up in up Littleton.
Yeah.
And he couldn't believe it because like we had PA and like the camo and
we had a ring
and stuff. And like he just couldn't believe. He's like, I'm so jealous, man. He's like, why? He lives in Havelock too. And drives in from Havelock every day. So he's a proper backwoods guy. And like he's just like, oh, why can't we have something like this? Anyways, he was
anybody can because we did.
Oh yeah, proper wrestling fan. I would say for anything like I say like post 1990-ish, he'd probably keep right up with you guys. That's for sure. But anyways,
talking about wrestling, did you hear? Yeah, did you hear who's going to be the general manager at the matches in Fredericton?
Oh my gosh, did you get that job too?
No, I did not. But Bubbles did.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
That's going to be crazy. No, I'm not the wrestling director. That's just
such a good job.
You know what?
Such a good job as race director. They brought you over to wrestling.
You know what? If anybody's out there and they're willing to give me a shot, I'm okay with that. Might as well.
Never been heard of it before, but just put me on head booker.
Just head booker. Put me in, coach.
Just call him Sullivan.
The only guy to ever book his own divorce. Yeah, no thanks.
It's true.
Yep. I know.
Look it up, people. Look it up.
Look it up. Google it, people. Google it.
For a good time, call Cameron Heron.
Older.
Well, that's what you said. You said
So as we're all here and we're talking about wrestling, Tyson is holding a stuffy of Hulk Hogan and has the wrestling boot. And yeah, it's
The hoodie.
and like that was all of our, well, except for Jeremy, because he's so young. That was mostly our childhood was Hogan. That's how everybody knew wrestling, and it's really kind of wild that he's gone because you were like, that's, you know, you always have those heroes in sports that you're like, that guy's going to live forever. It was kind of one of those, like, Hogan's just been here since forever. Like, he's just is. He's always going to be. So, pretty sad. But, you know, it's, I like how Tyson is decked out in the Hulkster stuff. That's kind of cool and weird.
It's just weird, eh?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's weird. It'd be like if Dougie Gilmore died or something like that. You guys just, same thing. Dougie Gilmore's always been around. Hogan's always been around. Flair's
yeah, like
always
you feel
been...
like I know Jeremy will, because me and Jeremy talked the day of, but like when we heard Neil Peart died, like I actually had a hard time that day. I don't know Neil Peart. You know what I mean? But it was like sad. Like I was, you know what I mean? Like I don't, but you grow up with them and they're just always a constant for you. So you
yeah, like
and I know a lot of people sympathize with that, but you start to feel like they're always. You know
if you ask anybody about wrestling, 98% of the people that know anything about wrestling knows Hulk Hogan's name. That's just the nuts and the bolts of it. He was kind of that, like he was your quintessential. Yeah, you're a real American and you're quintessential. If you know wrestling, you know Hulk Hogan. It's just like,
yep,
like gravy and poutine.
We won't talk about his more recent. We'll just remember him for who he was.
No. No, we're not going down that road.
No, we won't go. We won't unpack all that. He did something about Cameron. Was it like? It feels more recent. Yeah, but I don't even want to get into. But it was like 12 to 15 years ago.
It was probably almost 20 years ago.
It was actually quite a while ago.
Yeah,
and I know more recently, like the last 5 years, like it's like everyone's saying like he's a different person, right? Like he gave his heart to the Lord and he's been going to church and had a Bible study group and has been doing all these different, like he's a, said the last few years he's been quite the different cat.
Well, anybody can change, no
yep.
matter the age.
Is he not hanging around with Bubba the Love Sponge anymore?
Not nearly as much, I guess.
I knew.
No.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Weird, right?
It was a tough week. You already mentioned it, Cam. The same week we lost Ozzy.
Yep.
The Prince of Darkness. And how crazy is it that was like a couple of weeks, like a week. Sorry,
it was a week.
Yeah, it was a week.
It was that week
after that huge benefit concert. It was just crazy. How fitting, like to see them do that,
and like
see him.
It's very similar to the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, same thing, right?
His big moment, then died in the parking lot.
And Warrior was the next day.
Yeah.
It was the next day. With Ozzy, it was a week later. But I know Ozzy went off. He was on a lot of meds, including pain meds for his Parkinson's.
Okay.
And he went off them for a full week before he sang because he was scared he wouldn't be able to sing on them.
Okay.
I'm wondering if that kind of
had part to play.
Well, if it exacerbated some symptoms that he was having, that, you know what I mean? Like kind of,
it just
you go off all your meds for a week so you can sing, and then your body kind of
was used to it. Yeah, exactly. Wild. Him, Ozzy.
Who knows? That's me hypothesizing, but it was like exactly a week later.
And the guy who played Theo from the Huxtables, like
it was 3 people in 3 days.
Yeah, it was wild. It was like, whoa,
and I think I had texted Cameron. Me and Cameron were talking, and when it was Malcolm Jamal Warner, I said, "Oh, buddy, I hate it when this happens. It always comes in threes." That was before Ozzy passed away.
You did it.
Yeah,
you killed Ozzy and Hogan.
Stop it!
He said it. He did. Witness. He did.
You could never say the sentence, "I killed Hogan" again. That'd be too soon. No, but like Cameron's my witness. I said that.
Yeah,
because like the last time I feel like this happened, it happened in threes.
It always seems like there was like it's weird. It's true. Like no matter if you had one funeral, there's always gonna like you just wait for it, right? You just know. You're like, all right, there's one. Where's the next?
So on day one, it was Malcolm Jamal Warner. On day two, like mid-afternoon, everyone was like, oh my gosh, Ozzy Osbourne passed away.
Yeah.
By that night of day two, people were joking like, surround Dolly Parton, rapper and bubble wrap. You can't have our Dolly.
Yeah.
And then the next day in the morning, I'm doing lighting in the theater and my phone starts going off. Hulk Hogan's passed away. I was like, what the heck?
The 80s took a hit that day. That was like quintessential 80s, right? Like, wow.
And I guess he had a spinal surgery, Cam, and the surgery didn't go well.
Oh.
And so he was in the hospital for quite a while, and they had just sent him home. And he didn't look very good. And yeah, I guess he just had complications. Heart failure, I think, is the official cause, but it was due to complications from surgery.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wild.
Gosh.
It's sad.
What about Bam Margera?
Why? What happened to Bam? Do I ask?
Didn't he have a feud or something?
He went to the funeral.
Yeah.
The thing that I saw was the Hogan a few years ago.
Oh, thought he was dead.
Thought he was dead and put out
Yeah.
a tweet like, rest in peace, Bam Margera would love to hang out again. Miss you.
And honestly thought he was passed.
When Hogan died, Bam put out the same tweet.
He copied the same tweet. I did see that. Yeah,
So I was watching something and the live stream was just rest in peace, Bam Margera the whole time.
Yeah.
Every comment on it, I was like, did Bam die?
And then he responded to it. He's like, no, man, I'm still good, man.
Still here.
Bam posted a picture of a cloud that looked like Hogan posing. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It was like the full on, and that is what. And when I saw the cloud, I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks like Hogan's pose. And someone has superimposed it with Hogan posing like that. It looks like that was outside the funeral. Like they walked outside and Bam looked up and took that picture. Pretty
Wow.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wild.
Crazy week, boys. Thermostats, heating elements, Hulk Hogan, Ozzy Osbourne, rotted trailer floors.
we need to come up
Headlights,
with
diddles.
need to come up with nicknames for Jeremy's trailer.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gotta be a real good one though, right?
Yeah, no, and also don't camp. Don't do it.
Dump camp?
Don't do it. Yeah. I'm on board. To not camp anymore.
It's coming the other way, boys.
That's what she said.
Boom, 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 boom.
Wow. I think he broke himself with that one.
Sorry. It was just an instinct.
I know, right?
I'm trying to think of a play on words of soggy bottom for Jeremy's camper. Soggy bottom something.
Soggy bottom, boys.
Well, that's probably it right there.
Soggy bottoms.
The soggy
Yes. The soggy bottom.
The soggy bottom. There we go. Even more stamp of
Because
authority.
a soggy bottom could mean different things.
Yes,
Things that I've dealt with.
It depends.
Yeah, soggy bottom. I think of poop in a driveway. I think of rotting floors.
So far, Jeremy's
And I
winning.
think of you were just swimming in the pool, but you got those mesh shorts on. And they weren't quite dry, but you sat down on the carpet for quite a while and then tried to stand up and it rips off. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I walked.
Everybody
like that.
suffered that one.
I walked to the beach like that. That was a bad idea. Yeah. I believe the word you're looking for, Tyson, is cheese grater.
Yeah. I swear for a split second it actually embeds in you and you have to like pull it out. Ugh. Who invented that mesh? Like why can't it be like a spandex short or something
like
in there?
a
Like, why is it
1 piece? Yeah.
I find the
mesh?
trick to that is to not go swimming. That's
See?
my
True.
trick.
That's what I say
There
about
you
the
go.
beach.
That's what I do. Gary, don't recommend that based on your investment.
That's a little different though. You're close to home.
Well,
you don't got to go far.
No, and you could also just not sit in wet shorts for an hour. You could just
you
go
could
change.
just not wear shorts if you're at home.
Yep.
If you so choose to do so, if you're bold and out there,
Swimming commando.
living large.
Well,
is there another
living
way?
small, probably. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have a heater on this pool.
I was in the pool.
Like a frightened turtle.
If you know, you know.
Here's another one for you.
Oh, no.
Completely random. I am fully on the Blue Jays bandwagon.
Yep. Heck yeah. Heck
Full
yeah.
on the Blue Jays bandwagon.
How is that a weird
I've
thing?
watched so many blue baseball games. We went to Ontario on vacation, and we went to a Jays game while we were down there, and it's the first game I've been to. And
was it good?
Yeah, that was when they were in like their 10-game win streak or whatever it was.
They're heating up again. I think they're at 5 or 6 again right now.
Yep, good old count on the Rockies there. Colorado's forgotten major leagues or major pro sports team because they've been trash for 20 years. But
speaking of 20, they lost 20-1.
20-1, yes.
20-1.
They set a record, I think, for runs and hits in a series.
Not a record you want to have.
Yeah, but I'm fully on the bandwagon. Went to that game, and I'm going in September for a work thing to Boston, and we're going to a Red Sox game. So
two huge freaking guys.
2 games in the same year.
Wow, get to see the green monster. Nice.
Yeah. But I fully admit I'm bandwagon. I'm enjoying it. I'm watching a lot of baseball, which I've never really watched before.
Really?
But yeah, I try to make it clear that I have not always been here. I remember the Bautista bat flip and that team. I got on the bandwagon then, but this time I'm like, all right, if they flame out or whatever, I'm going to stick with it.
So
now, it's nice having a summer sport.
To be honest, it's the only Canadian team that Tyson can attest. It's the only team that I actually go for that was Canadian was the Blue Jays. I've not gone for any other sports team in baseball, but the Blue Jays.
I mean, it's a bit like the Raptors, right? I mean, it's kind of like
lack of options.
I was an Expos guy.
I figured you would be.
And that's fine.
Shock.
Is it a bandwagon? I'm going to ask you as a question because it's so, and Cameron would know this about me, but since I was a kid, I've never not been a Blue Jays fan.
That's true.
But I've had years, like I have Blue Jay stuff up down here right now. It's not like but I have years where I watch maybe 5 to 10 games all summer.
Yeah.
And it's just because it's so easy to put on in the background is to watch the ball game. Like I don't sit and watch it like I watch a hockey game front to back. Like I'm not invested in the action, but it's so easy to have on.
I've probably seen more baseball games than I have hockey games.
But is it a bandwagon if you're suddenly watching more when they're winning so much, or is it just because it's more fun to watch because they're winning so much?
I think it's just more fun to watch. It's kind of like when you pick.
But is that not what the bandwagon fan is?
I don't know, because a bandwagon fan
I hear what you're saying.
A bandwagon to me it can also be, and maybe Gary can correct me if I'm wrong, is like we're Leafs fans, the Leafs are out, but the Oilers are still in, and all of a sudden we're all cheering for the Oilers.
Yeah, that's
I wasn't cheering for the Oilers till my team was out. Like I'm never not rooting for the Jays. I know you'll know what I mean. 82 hockey games in a season, and last year I only missed 4.
Holy!
Do you know what I mean?
Well,
but when it's baseball, I'm not running my whole schedule around when the Blue Jays game's on. But if I'm home and I'm not doing anything, the game's on.
But dude, and this is what I learned, and I guess I knew this before, but it never really hit me. If you ran your schedule around when your baseball team played,
that's all you do.
You would watch TV 24 hours a day.
7 days a week.
Oh, it's not uncommon. If they have a doubleheader, you could be watching baseball for 6 hours if you honestly intended to watch both games.
It's 160 games.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Like what?
Yeah, so you can't.
And you
can't.
You wonder why they're so into like pitch counts and everything.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
So
There's so much of that stuff that I clued into.
But does that make sense to you? It's why I almost don't feel like it's as much of a bandwagon thing. Like you can call me a bandwagoner because I watch more when they're winning.
I
know what you mean.
No,
but it's only because it's getting
team.
closer to playoff season and it's exciting to watch.
A bandwagon is a person that goes for one team and then suddenly dumps that team when they're losing and goes for another team and stays with the guys who are winning.
Like I've never
That's a
switched.
Bandwagon to me.
More of a you're more of a fair weather fan.
Fair weather fan, that's right.
Well, the other thing is bandwagon fans only exist in the perception of people who've been fans of that team for a long time. They're the ones to say who the bandwagon fans are because they're the ones who are upset. Like, I've always been here.
Yeah, why are you showing up? Yeah.
You shouldn't enjoy this as much as I do because I've been here through the good and the bad.
Yeah. Well, you know what I found when I was going through my stuff? I opened up I don't even know what it was, and a bunch of ticket stubs fell out from the Blue Jay games from the 90s. My grandmother went in the 90s. And that's what it was. It was a whole bunch of ticket stubs. When she went
had
to
a
Blue
crush
Jays.
on Paul Molitor.
No, but Nanny liked baseball. Nanny was a big baseball fan. And anytime she would go up, her brother lived up in Toronto. And anytime she would go up, I think the year she went up, I think she went to like 5 or 6 games. Like she was just back and forth and back and forth.
She liked Paul Molitor, man. My mom would have left Dad straight up for Paul Molitor. He had those Ray Liotta eyes. Oh, man.
Oh, I thought she was going for old John Olerud.
Oh, she liked his helmet.
Yeah, she liked his helmet.
So my youngest son is playing baseball this year, and the big question I have is why do the little kids have to wear the batting helmet when they're batting? But when they're out in the field and the ball is being hit at them and they're all looking at the sand and the sky, they
don't have to wear helmets?
No.
Oof.
Only the batters wear helmets.
Some leagues. So some little leagues in the States, they're starting to make them wear helmets while they're out.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's safe.
But it's like they don't separate kids at that age, so it's like the ones who are playing for the first time are there with these kids that can like hit it to the end of the outfield.
That was my question. How does that work? Because is anyone even hitting it to the outfield?
Yeah.
But okay, gotcha.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 kids on every team that it's like when they come up to bat, the coaches are like turning around like, okay, everybody paying attention.
Yeah. Heads up. What?
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I just missed, like, I kind of started getting into it because me and Gabe started playing catch and stuff. And so I was like, it'd be fun to get him into,
he can already pitch harder than
it'd be fun to get him into, baseball stuff. But we had just missed the Moncton Minor sign up period or whatever. But I was like, hey, man, I like that idea because I just got the email saying the registration for hockey was $560. And I was like, ooh. Probably his gear doesn't fit now either. And here we go. Here we go. And I'm like, baseball. that sounds good.
Yeah. Not quite as much equipment.
That first shift gear, we got like 2.5 seasons out of most of that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I told him this weekend he's got to
keep buying skates, but the rest of it seems.
Yeah. I got to try that all on him there and see if that's going to work. But yeah, it was pretty big on him last year, so it should be all right.
We have some stuff here too, Jay, somewhere.
Well, yeah,
all McHale's old stuff and Maddox's stuff. And
yeah, skates would be the big one for sure. But anyways. But yeah, no, I'm and I have a Jay's hat and hoodie on the way.
Oh wow. Wow. So, to match your McLaren hat and hoodie.
Yeah.
What?
That's his
I
thing.
love merch, man. It's my love language.
He's a merch magnet, baby.
I get so excited about merch.
I've got 2 Jays jerseys here. I've got 2 Jays hoodies, 2 Jays t-shirts, and I have 3 ball caps.
I have a t-shirt.
Oh, well, there you go.
The year they won the year they won, and it still has the metallic. It still has the tag on it from that little 3D sticker. It's still on it.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy, did you see that baseball over my shoulder?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Jose Barrios.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Got it when he first
recent.
came up. Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah, nice. Cool.
Yeah. See, I'm not like a bandwagoner. I just don't watch religiously. Like if it's on, I'm watching, but
I'd watch a baseball game anytime. Sure.
The other thing I enjoy
on my phone too. So every time they play, it tells me.
Yeah.
I think I must have stopped watching.
Which is all the time.
I must have stopped watching hockey
at random times
and baseball around the same time. It has to be because I'm stuck in that 90s period. I can do everything in F1 after and before, but it's like I got to hockey and baseball, got to about like 96, and then I don't remember. Reggie Lemelin. Ron Tugnuts.
Yeah. Well, it's nice because like F1 just went into summer break.
Yay.
And, now it's like, this was always the time of year. It's like, well, what do I watch? And it's like,
can you believe
I can watch baseball?
F1 just bought MotoGP.
I knew that was coming.
Some ridiculous amount of money. Like, I think it was.
But F1 or Liberty?
Liberty bought MotoGP. So now they own MotoGP and F1. It's like, wow, that's
I feel like they should have saved Drive to Survive for that.
It's going to be an interesting one with Horner gone now. That's going to be an interesting watch. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, but did you guess what? In MotoGP, there's a team, and it was Gunnar Steiner decided to come back.
I thought I read that. Yeah.
That's going to be interesting to have him in a pit lane of very, very dull individuals. Oh no, MotoGP, the owners are very like you see the actual, they're mostly factory teams, and like you see the guy and they're just sitting there just like stone faced, like they don't smile, their eyes are it's wild. So he might add a little spice to it.
I can't get into it because on paper it should be an exciting sport, and anyone who drives that little thing that fast whizzing by each other must be crazy. And then you see them and they do interviews and everything, and they're just
and anybody that has no personality. It's great
like
racing.
How is there not one Daniel Ricciardo in the whole bunch? Do you know what I mean? Like there's nothing.
They're
also dry.
MotoGP kind of wrangled those guys, and they don't have like a wild child. The wildest they might have would be Valentino Rossi. He was like, he did crazy things when he won. Like he was on the track, drive by, he stopped, went to the porta potty, came out. It's like you can see him running to the porta potty. I'm like, what is he doing? Slams the door. You see the little latch go shut, and I'm like, for real?
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
It's like okay, like sure.
Next race, he's sponsored by Pepto-Bismol.
I feel like you're also describing hockey.
There's no like.
That's the same. There's no
people like when we were growing up. There was like 20 people in different teams. Everybody knew this guy was. Because like look at Ty Domi, like all those
there's
guys.
Personalities in hockey, yeah.
Like I'm talking about like executives and stuff.
I know what you mean. Yeah, they're
sitting there.
Yeah, they're always like stuffy
in Canada. Yeah, it's changed in the U.S. But.
Speaking of that,
how
excited are we for these price increases in the fall?
Well, I tell you what,
it's go time.
I tell you what, I canceled them all, and I sail the 7 seas now.
That's what I was wondering about.
Mm-hmm. I sail the 7 seas.
Ahoy.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I got that email. I was so mad. Oh man, I was like, all right, that's it. You want to increase this? You want to sign a stupid, ridiculous deal for the NHL rights again? I'm not paying for it. See you later. Not doing it. Nope. So I've got
dark side.
Another solution. Yeah.
Can I tell you?
I tried.
Mine renewed the end of June before it happened.
Oh,
really?
So I'm locked in for the next year at the old price.
Was it that big of an increase?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
It went from it was $250 and it was going up to $325 for the year.
Yeah, it was $249.99 and it's up to $325. And they've lost a bunch of other services.
For the exact same horrible product.
Oh, it gets worse.
It gets worse.
They
So
take features away every year.
Sometimes it buffers weird. Like if you're late for a game and you want to, I've had this happen. So you guys might attest to this, but so I'm 20 minutes late watching the hockey game, but I don't want it ruined for me. So I click the whole watch from beginning.
Yeah.
And before it goes to the beginning, it goes to right now for just 5 seconds and flashes you the score. Yeah. It's a live game.
My goodness.
Yeah.
So now what am I watching for? You just ruined the score for me. It's 2-0.
It's all part of their plan, bud. It's all part of the plan.
Well, they'd lose doing that. It's just frustrating. So now too, they also had, so before the first year I got it, they also had all the rights to WWE and UFC. And since then, TKO properties have all switched to Netflix.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
So then they put their price up $75 with less things on it.
With TNA.
With TNA?
With TNA that's free on Tubi. They've literally lost
product.
So
insane.
But we don't have the nerve to try to charge you $75 more.
Let's just
the people on the West Coast always complain because, like, if the Oilers or Canucks or something are on the back end of a doubleheader on the national broadcast, they tune in to watch their game. But if the first game is running late, it's always the first game that's on, and it's like, well, the other game has started. I want to watch my game. I clicked on Edmonton Oilers.
And
why do I have to watch Toronto?
Yeah,
and that's a fair complaint. That's a fair complaint.
Yeah, that is a fair complaint.
They make it seem like you can watch any game you want, but really all it is you just get
whatever we're giving you.
You still get the same feed.
And if you didn't get it, you can't get it. So
that's just.
They used to have.
Hey, here's the question.
So when I first started watching it, it was NHL Game Center Live.
Yep.
Which was an NHL offered service that they would just
product.
Oh, it was amazing. Pick the home feed to watch, pick the away feed to watch. There used to be like an arena view.
Listen to the radio version.
You could listen to the audio if you wanted, and it worked on the phone. It worked perfect. It was flawless.
Oh yeah, Gary, you could tune in, watch the game, but listen to Joe Bowen.
Yep.
And now you don't have a choice now. Yeah.
So here's the question though: if the provinces in Canada are all getting together and supposedly going to do this trade amongst each other, free stuff, why not have any of this blackout stuff that you guys have to deal with and just let Canadians watch whatever hockey team they want?
Well,
their region.
I agree.
It's kind of how they make money.
Well, in Sportsnet just signed another huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't believe, we're at 57 minutes. No one's listening anyway. No one cares. But we look at what happened. Sportsnet used to be awesome. Back when it was Hockey Central at noon, when it was Jeff Merrick was hosting that, Doug McLean was on it, and they had all these different personalities and they had so many different shows. They signed that $5 billion deal for the NHL rights and proceeded to lose money. They fired everybody. They got rid of everybody. They couldn't afford it. So what do? They re-up for another 12 years or whatever it was at $12 billion.
Ooh.
Who are you going to fire? There's no one left. Where's this money coming from?
They started off as the Outsiders, and then they became the NWO. And now they're entering the late NWO Wolfpack era.
That's right.
Nice analogy. Nicely done. Yeah, too sweet.
That's right. Anyways. Oh, yeah. And then it became Sportsnet Plus. And it was the season before last season, you could still pick which feed you wanted to watch if it didn't buffer or whatever. And then this past season, they got rid of that. So you would just tune in. For me, watching a lot of out of market games, I never knew which feed it was going to be or that's if it even worked. And that's if you weren't trying to watch after the fact. And like Tyson, where you hit play with the volume down, going like this.
Oh, closing your eyes.
You're looking where the little bar is, so you
I
can
try
like
to block my own view. Yeah, because you're gonna wreck the game for me.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'll pay $70 more for that.
No way.
problem.
And
here.
So, boys, like, what's worldwide? I'm not trying to be an idiot, but worldwide, and I already know what the argument's going to be for this. But what's a bigger, more popular sport, F1 or NHL?
F1.
F1. But for me to get Sportsnet Plus is 3 times as much as me getting F1 TV.
Yep. That's just crazy.
3 times.
And there's no blackouts.
And their app works.
Yes.
Works really good.
It actually does. You showed me
Multiple feeds.
I couldn't
Like-
believe it when he had all those multiple feeds up on the screen. I'm like, what? This is the one thing? Yeah. I'm like,
I
Well,
had
dude,
Cameron
it's-
over. I had a second TV and my laptop
Yeah, exactly.
open. We were in Max Verstappen's cockpit. The race was on the TV.
it
I
was
had the
wild.
race map on the
timing.
laptop. Live timing
yep.
up. Yep.
So my conundrum is going to be that if Liberty took over MotoGP, they're going to do that too. And I'm hoping they combine them because I would definitely get a subscription to have both.
It'll probably be more, but they'll probably do a combined package is what
That's
they'll
what
do.
I would
It's
like.
if you're buying both.
I thought you meant they put them all on the same track, same time.
No, but
Oh, man.
there was
like
a
the
24 hours.
the 24 hours of lemons.
Mikhail's on a mission. He says next June he's watching the whole thing.
What? Le Mans?
Oh, yeah.
He's
How
really
do you
going
even watch it? How do you watch it?
I don't know.
over here?
But he thinks he's going to.
Don't worry, I can get it for him.
Is it on
Yeah.
YouTube?
No.
It's got to be some stream somewhere now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a stream. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on YouTube sometimes. Yeah, I have last year's, but I didn't get this year's.
I was watching Goodwood on YouTube.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
Goodwood.
I
I
Yeah,
watch
you
the-
were.
there's always
Oh.
something random
Would
going
you not-
on.
For a car guy and a
baby.
racer fan, that is the ultimate place to go because you're seeing every single spectrum of every single kind of car.
Wasn't
should
that
go.
Red Bull van at it?
Yep.
Did you see when that crazy electric
electric-
Red Bull van?
Yep.
Which is like
Doing the hill
insanely
climb.
fast.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
That's where you want to go, boys. It's on the bucket list. Before I kick the bucket.
Anyways. I got rid of all my subscriptions and
You're just doing it, shooting from the hip. Attaboy.
I'm shooting from the hip.
We'll talk off air.
Yes, we shall. Because
Yes.
we would not be speaking about anything nefarious at all.
Ooh, good word.
Right?
Good word.
Page of the day calendar.
Good word, King Nefarious.
Nice.
Homologation, Jeremy.
Oh.
No, I drink skim milk.
Very scrumtrolescent.
All right.
Yep. Yeah. Well, good work, boys.
Good job.
That was a good one. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
GG,
I think
man.
we reached out and touched a lot of people, if you don't mind me
If
saying.
you don't mind me saying.
Tugged at a few heartstrings.
Yeah,
Thanks for
cool,
listening.
well.
If you're still listening, I don't know if he's there, but if he's there, thank
Yeah,
you.
Yep. See you next time, folks.
Keep your bottom soggy. I ordered a new heating element for my dishwasher too.
Oh,
Next chore.
fun.
You don't even know. Don't even know. My GE profile dishwasher is error E3, which is a busted heating element.
You just wasted some of your life listening to the Bush League podcast. You must stop what you're doing right now. Like and subscribe and leave a 5-star rating. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and like us on Facebook.